walking out.
I think I was really lucky because I was that kid that knew what she wanted to do. I remember being about 13 and just knowing I wanted to be a journalist. I think that was a drive because I really knew what I wanted to be doing with my life. So I think for me, that probably helped motivate me. So then I went off to Bathurst and went to uni in Bathurst, had a great time. And then at the end of third year, I remember after, ringing and writing to every single news director in the country, I finally found one in Canberra who sort of wavered, and he was sort of thinking, oh, we might have a cadetship opening. So I rang him, I think every second day for months on end from the public phone box. That's showing my age. And until he finally just went, oh, for God's sake, come to Canberra and I'll interview you, and I got the job. So I think persistence probably paid off in my field, and yeah, I was off and running. I think more than anything, I can remember feeling so intimidated. Looking around, the Peter Harveys of the world were there, and the Laurie Oakes and Dennis Grant at 7, and all of these amazing journalists. And I was, 25 and having that moment thinking, how did I get here? Like, am I on the way? Is this really happening? But I was there, and I used it as an opportunity to learn from everybody around me. I was really lucky that, especially in the early days when I moved to Sydney and started working in the 7 newsroom, I worked with some pretty tough producers. And there's a couple that I will forever be grateful for because we had to get it right. And if we didn't, we got yelled at, And as a 26-year-old, I remember having strips torn off me in front of the whole newsroom, and that was terrifying and it was humiliating and all of those things. But I damn well got it right. So I think that probably drove me to make sure that I did it as best I could every day. I think in the 70s, gosh, it must have been so much harder for someone like Carole King to get to where she got, because we have so much more support around us now. I think attitudes to women working has totally changed. I think it must be such a brave thing to do, to bare your soul. She was so relatable. She is this woman who represents all of us, who's been through experiences that so many other women go through. I just applaud Carole King for having the bravery to do it.